This is Zakopane in Poland, the home of Polish winter sports, where I'm here to find out whether skiing in Poland is good or rubbish. This video is the first of a two-part series investigating some lesser visited European ski resorts in Slovakia and Poland. After meeting my friend James at London Stansted Airport, we jumped on a budget flight to Tatranská Airport in Slovakia. So supposedly it's only about 15 minutes in the airport. It's close.
Yeah, hotel. Yes, hotel.
Yes.
It's TRL, 5 minutes.
Right, good.
Our first stop was Tatranská Lomnica, the highest ski resort in Slovakia. The taxi ride actually took about 20 minutes to get to our hotel, but that's still quicker than any resort transfer I've ever done.
Dziękuję. Is that right? Dziękuję? Yeah?
Slovak.
I'm Slovak?
It's driver taxi, yes, no problem.
It's an easy journey by taxi that can be done by bus if you want to save a few euros.
Dziękuję.
Dziękuję.
Now there are plenty of cheap hotels in Tatranská Lomnica, but James and myself decided to share a room so we could splash out on the Grand Hotel Praha, which looks like something out of a Wes Anderson movie.
I mean, it's technically two single beds. James and I are sharing a room for the first night because we wanted to stay in the nice hotel and it's too expensive to stay on your own. But you know what? I don't think it's too bad. It's 191 euros we paid for one night. But that includes your ski pass, which is all... We had to download some app on our phone or register for something on our phone called GoPass. And it includes breakfast for both of us. That's pretty good.
The hotel has a lovely spa area included in the price, so we popped in to relax after our flight.
There's a fabulous little wellness centre thing they've got here. They've got indoor pools, there's a relaxation bit, saunas, there's an outdoor sauna there, there's an outdoor pool there, this is the outdoor hot tub. It's great, there's a button, you get bubbles. This is one of the nicest hotels I've been in for ages. Like a good classic hotel, not like all these modern things, although it's not old fashioned by any means, but just a lovely decor. The pool, went in the sauna, shut up, so relaxed, because I think after you've been travelling you need a little refresh every now and then, and I feel ready to go out and get some food. Bit of a trek down from our hotel to the village. I'm using my little torch to light the way, although we're getting into some street lights now, and I'm not sure what there is by way of village, but I guess that's what we're here to find out, innit? Walking along the railway line here, I think this is the centre basically. There's not loads. I think a lot of the restaurants, there's quite a lot of restaurants, but they seem to be part of hotels, which is fine, but I'm gonna say, look at the map, this is centre-ish. Might not be the centre, it's centre enough for me. What do you fancy, James? Traditional Slovakian?
Yes, we can find it.
So I've ordered halushki with brinza and bacon. It's like a traditional Slovak dish apparently, with potatoes and flour and sheep's cheese. It's local, like brinza. I'm definitely getting these pronunciations wrong, but apparently the lady says you have with it a cup of sour milk. So I'm not entirely certain if that's a wind-up or not, like tartan paint. We'll find out. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save the sour milk till my halushki comes. Right, we're going to give this a go. This, what's it called? Brinza halushki. Traditional Slovak food. I'm a good Slovak boy. Yeah, it's nice. It's like a slightly smoky, cheesy, potatoey treat. But how does it taste with sour milk? Let's find out. Definitely a wind up, isn't it? Sour is quite nice. I like milk but sour. Yeah. Big fan of Slovak cooking. Let's tuck in.
After dinner, we returned to the hotel to get an early night ready for our first day on the slopes. Morning is ski day, but first we're going to go and avail ourselves of the hotel breakfast, which I have high hopes for. After breakfast, we went to check out of the hotel and go skiing, but disaster awaited us. Got a little bit of a setback here in that we got all changed into our ski gear, went down to reception, checked out, and just as we were about to leave, the woman went, "You know, all the lifts are closed." We're like, "No," because there's like 60km/h winds, so everything's shut. So I don't know if we're going to get to ski to Tatranská, Lomnica, can't remember how you say it. But on the plus side, there is quite a good pool. So 3 ski resorts in 3 days already in the mud. So I think we're going to get out of the pool, chill out for a bit, maybe go and get a little drink and spot a lunch, and then maybe see if we can get an earlier bus, because we're booked on one at 4, but we go earlier, get over to Zakopane and meet the others. They're disappointing. Not Slovakia's fault, wind's fault. Sometimes life gives you setbacks and it can get you down. If that applies to you, keep watching, as this might just help you. A few years ago, I decided to try therapy, and it is one of the best things I've ever done. Before then, if something went wrong in my life, I just sort of pushed the problems down deep inside me, really squash that misery. But it turns out, if you just squash down the problems, they just lead to more problems, and you're better off talking about things. I found therapy invaluable, and I meet a lot of people in life that I think could probably benefit from it. And BetterHelp, the paid partner of today's video, is a great way to give it a go. It can be daunting starting therapy, so BetterHelp connects you with a credentialed therapist in a way that suits you. That could be chatting on the phone, video calls, even messaging, whatever you're most comfortable with. You can schedule sessions at times to suit you, swap therapists if the one you've got isn't quite the right fit, and join over 4 million people who've used BetterHelp to start living a healthier, happier life. Good mental health is something I'm quite passionate about, but I don't think it comes automatically. I think people spend hours in the gym trying to improve their bodies. I think you kind of need to do the same thing for your mind. If you think you might benefit from therapy, then consider BetterHelp. Click the link down in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Robbie Knox. Clicking the link helps support this channel, but it also gives you 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. Now let's get back to Slovakia.
So yeah, we're just walking up to where the lifts are, and it's fairly safe to say they made the right call in opening up today. Very, very, very windy. Whew. This looks really nice. I'm gutted we don't get to ski this. I'll have to come back another time, but this is the base. There seems to be everything you need around here: ski lessons, ski hire, little gondola there, and that over there is called the Umbrella Bar, or Bar Après-Ski or something, and it does look open, so even though it's not après-ski, because you've not got to ski, I think we deserve some kind of drink.
If we had managed to ski here, we'd have enjoyed 9 lifts and 11.8 kilometres of slopes, including Lomnica Sedlo, the highest and steepest piste in Slovakia with over 1 kilometre vertical. But it wasn't to be, so we entered Tatranská Lomnica's greatest après ski venue, Humno.
So Humno here is supposed to be the best of the après ski bars. It's quite a sort of sedate restaurant during the day, and then in the evening it becomes quite lively and nightclubby. We're not going to get to experience that. I'm not sure what the policy is on having après ski if you've not actually managed to ski. Let's get some lunch instead. Can I have the caramelizovani bravoci bokici?
Thank you.
Is that, am I right in that place? I'm not the best Slovak.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bad Slovak boy. This is absolutely terrific food. It's like a bacon thing with sweet potato and cabbage. Two things Slovakians seem to love: cabbage and sour stuff. This isn't sour, but this is one of the best things I've had in ages. Get down to Humno. Right, I know I haven't managed to ski here today, but I've been doing a few sums while I was sat in the pub, and I reckon this could be the cheapest way you could get on a little ski break from the UK. Certainly the cheapest way I've encountered, really. You get flights for 26 quid. You just get a little bag under your seat. So you go in your ski trousers, have your jacket on, just change your pants, toothbrush, whatever you need in your little under seat bag, which is 26 quid for flights. You get a bus to here for like a £5 or something like that. I saw like just looked online, it was like hostel, 3 nights in a hostel for like 82 quid. I don't think it's your own room in a hostel sort of thing, or if you're sharing with someone, pretty cheap. Yeah, bus transfer, ski pass, about 50 quid for a couple of days, 38 quid for ski and boot hire. You're looking at around 200 quid, I reckon, plus food. You went like Wednesday to Saturday to get 2 days on the slopes. I think that's pretty good. I mean, you could do a little bit more money. You live in relative luxury, but I'm definitely going to come back when and come for longer and actually do some skiing. But yeah, I think this could be as cheap a break as you're going to get.
There's not a lot to do off the slopes into Tatranská Lomnica, so we went to a different pub that had a strange pretend man at one of the tables. We then went for a walk and discovered a relic of skiing past, a disused gondola station.
It's amazing, look at the old gondola from yesteryear.
Terrified that the ghosts of skiing past would destroy us, we headed to the bus station to make our way to Poland. The bus to Zakopane in Poland was quick and cheap. The 90-minute journey cost £4.49 each, although we spent an extra £1.99 to have nice seats at the front. We didn't need to though, as it was just us and this girl on the bus. A man came to look at our passports as we crossed the border, but it wasn't long until we were at our destination.
So we've made it to Zakopane. We're going to now wander down, try and find a hotel, and hopefully a couple of other friends that we've got coming in, flying directly in today. So here's my room. This is what 40 quid buys you for a night, 39 quid. Single bed, you can fit a couple of people in there. I'm not going to, I'm happily married, my wife's at home, but just so we know, there's a TV, little desk area, do a bit of work there later. So look at the view. Oh, how do we get past this? Oh, balcony. Oh yes. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? Let's go back in through the net curtain. Fancy towels. And I'm hoping some kind of toilet. Yes, yes. Toilet, sink, bucket, pole, shower, It will do. It will do. We're not going to spend much time here anyway, because we're going to go out and explore.
Our friends Andy and Stu had already arrived, or waiting for us in Sport Corner, a lovely little sports bar.
Hello, boys!
The main street in Zakopane is lovely, with a great mix of shops, restaurants and bars. It's my first time in Poland, and it felt like nowhere I'd ever been before. I loved it.
Stu, what do you think of this bar that you've seen there? What do you think it is?
Well, I think if you have a look at it, the demographic is over 40s, hookup place. I think it's for us.
At least he's old man. Stu is happily married. Well, he's married.
There's a full-on dance floor. I think we should say hello, have one beer, and then we'll see what happens.
That was our first, I think, authentic Polish bar. And it was brilliant. Everyone dancing, whole families getting involved, kids boogieing away. What I will say, there's probably about 200 people in there, 100 men. There was not a single man who could not have beaten up all of us together. This is Kropałki Street, which is the main drag, if you will, the high street of Zakopane, and it's just full of shops, restaurants, bars, good fun. It's late, it's what, about 10 o'clock at night, and it's still full of people. Really good atmosphere. I've been on the internet and there's a bar down here called Cafe Piano. It's regarded as the greatest bar in Zakopane, and we've been to a great bar already, so cannot imagine how good this will be. You convinced?
I'm in. Let's do it.
We had a great time at Cafe Piano. Highlights included swings at the bar and very friendly patrons. Then it was off to bed before we finally got to hit the slopes.
Zakopane has a number of different mini ski hills around, but most of them are covered by the same Super Tantry ski pass, so you can buy that for 2 days and try lots of different resorts, if you will, or hills. I mean, this has got, I think, about 4 runs, 1 green, 1 blue, 1 red, 1 black. But we can do this for a bit, we get bored, jump in a cab and go to the other one. Cab was only about £8 to get here. Happy days.
The Tatry Super Ski Pass covers 18 different ski areas across Poland and Slovakia, with a total of 113 pistes. Zakopane is the perfect base to visit these, but our first day was focused on skiing resorts in the town itself, starting with Hareda.
There's 6 lifts at this bit. There's 2 little magic carpets for the nursery slopes. There's 3 button lifts going to various heights, but there's also a chair lift that looks a lot less quiet. So we've done this little blue run. We go over there and try and find that. Got to wait to the chair. There's Stu. Right, Stu, first impressions of Zakopane skiing?
Yeah, it's looking very nice. I think it's an ideal place for beginners. There's lots of blue over there, and we're about to go up and have a little go on a cheeky red, which does look nice and steep in places. We're a touch icy today, but conditions are not bad. We've got some blue in the sky.
We don't need a full weather report, mate.
Right, okay.
So what's Hareda like? Small. You can ski any of the runs in under a minute. The queues for the button lifts to get back up can be quite long. Better skiers can use the chair lift, but there's not loads for you. There's a red and a black piste on the map, but they're just different sides of the same slope. Grooming could be better. The winding blue at the side of the mountain has formed a sort of natural half-pipe groove thing that takes a lot of the fun out of it. Beginners and intermediates might enjoy a few hours here, but you'll soon be wanting to drive elsewhere. There's a little hut at the top of the chairlift for refreshments and a couple of bars at the bottom, but all in all, it's pretty basic.
Good thing is though, with the ski pass, you can ski here for a couple of hours, and when you do get bored, just jump in a cab. They're not expensive. Go try another resort, and if you want, even get outside Zakopane, where apparently there's a bit more exciting terrain.
Jump in a cab we did and headed over to another local hill at the Szymoszkowa ski station. We got some pizza for lunch, then took to the slopes.
This is much more like it. A beautiful, long, I think probably about 900 metres long, red going into blue run. Yeah. Much improved on this morning.
The red run is actually 1.5 kilometres long and is served by a fast 6-man chair. There's also a blue slope for beginners that's around 400 metres long, served by a 4-man chair.
To be totally honest, this morning I was thinking skiing here might be rubbish, if I'm totally honest. It was alright for beginners, but this is a lovely run, and once you haven't got endless things to do in one resort here, the fact that this pass covers so many resorts, I mean, you can come here for a week and ski 2 resorts a day, ski 2 hills a day if you will, and be absolutely fine. So there is variety, it's just not all in one place. So it's the final run and the end of my day skiing the ski resorts in Zakopane town itself. There's something for everyone here, but it's kind of just one thing each, a lot of it. Like there's a bit of not ski, that's a bowl ski that you have to get up the cable car to. It's a separate lift pass that experts I think would enjoy. This place here is quite good for intermediates. The bit we were at this morning is quite good for beginners, but you will get quite bored quickly here. Like there's lots of other resorts around, but if you're a beginner looking to try skiing, I think you'll be fine. For us here for a couple of days, absolutely fine. But if you're looking to cover a lot of mileage a day and just be skiing new runs all the time, it's not going to be the right place for you. This particular bit here, I've never seen more collisions between skiers, so I don't know what that means, but just be on the lookout.
So those were the ski hills of Zakopane. In the next video we'll venture out of the town and enjoy a snowy day at Tatranská, one of Poland's top mountain resorts. So make sure you subscribe and I'll see you then.